Hello and welcome to NTV Business. Today we have an icon with us. He's none other than the founder of CSR Estates and also the chairman of CII Telangana. So let's welcome him. He's Mr. Shekar Reddy. Hello sir, how are you doing?
Fine.
Yeah. Sir, we have seen your journey and it's a very instrumental journey in the real estate industry. So can you put some light on that?
Yeah, I started after my engineering as a developer. Then I was more passionate towards you know the building rules, regulations, sustainability, skilling. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా నా ఒక ప్యాషన్గా ఉండే. అండ్ ఆల్సో సివిల్ ఇంజనీర్ కాబట్టి కూడా నాకు కొంచెము ఈ రూల్స్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ అప్పుడు కూడా చాలా కాంప్లికేటెడ్గా ఉండే ఆ రోజుల్లో. ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ మోర్ దెన్ 20-25 years బ్యాక్. Many people used to do deviations while constructing buildings. There are very few exceptional cases in the combined Andhra Pradesh state. They used to take occupancy certificate. So very rare people used to take numbers. I can say only count. Those are the people they used to take occupancy certificates. So rest of the that is also in fact initial decade of the apartments culture. 25 years back. People are not aware, no regulator. So it has made me to think why when we are doing good cause, housing boards, they used to construct the houses for the middle class, lower middle class, EIG, MIG, అందరు కూడా వాళ్ళు చేసేవాళ్ళు. బట్ ఓవర్ ఎ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ స్లోలీ హౌసింగ్ బోర్డు వాళ్ళు డిసపియర్ అవుతూ ఉన్నారు. ప్రైవేట్ సెక్టర్ వాజ్ improving their share in providing the houses, but there was no regulator. Deviation chala avutunde, and because of deviation they won't get occupancy certificate, and after constructing there used to be a lot of complaints from the customers after purchasing, after occupying, and thousands of cases in the court for the deviations. All those things were there, and totally those days 25-30 years back, totally unorganized real estate sector, not only in Hyderabad, across the country. It was almost unorganized sector, entire the construction activity. And today we are talking about the startups in a sophisticated manner, about IT startups, other startups invention. But in India, construction industry and real estate industry is all of startups. Most of them after graduation, whether engineering or non-engineering, so working somewhere for a few years, then wanted to have their own project, venture as entrepreneurs. So this was the easiest way to do a contract, a subcontract or contract, or become a developer. ఎవరి దగ్గర ఒక ఫ్రెండ్ దగ్గర రిలేటివ్స్ దగ్గర ల్యాండ్ ఉంటే డెవలప్మెంట్ మీద తీసుకోవడం జాయింట్ వెంచర్లో. And starting a project was the easiest way, and also booking, marketing also. Maybe 10 flats, 20 flats is not a big issue within the family. Our friend circle used to book the apartments. Then we thought when we are doing a noble cause, when housing board is not doing, but we are constructing the houses for the poor people, middle class, but we are not getting a due recognition. As a developer, we are not getting a due recognition. On the top of it, there was a box items in the front pages of newspapers, and every time in the assembly that builders were almost a unsocial element, something like that. Is not branded in a good way. So we thought, why when we are doing this, why should not we get a good name? And we are doing huge construction activity which gives a lot of GDP, which provides huge employment. Everything is good, and housing ultimately, but builder is not getting a good brand, good name, like a professor, a doctor who gets a good name in the society. Builder was not getting. So then thought process started. So why should not we bring all the developers into the organized sector? Then at the time we floated an association called Builders Forum with the limited people, about around we were 20 people, but we started negotiating with the NGOs, the press, the opposition leaders, government officials, everybody, to bring a level playing field.
This was in which year?
Almost 28 years back.
Okay. So now if we see the market, everywhere we see a lot of residential projects. So how do you see or judge the market scenario as well as the growth in Telangana?
Coming before that, so in 2006, with all our efforts and good offices of all the officials, politician, media, we could able to bring out of the box building regulations first time in the country, maybe probably globally first time, and to decongest the core city and go for expansion outside the city. We have come out with a simple rules and regulation, no FSI, the height is up to the sky. Bigger the plot size, bigger the road width outside the city, you can construct. So with that concept, many people, so earlier, before to 2006, we have hardly, there's anybody from the pan-India developers, no investment from outside. But after 2006, with this policy, everybody from outside the city, Bombay, Chennai or Bangalore, started coming to Hyderabad in a big way. And also investments, pan-India and global investors started coming into Hyderabad. And before that, we used to have only 50 apartments, 20 apartments, 100, maximum 200 apartments in any big project. But with this opening of doors, with the new policy, so the added to the brand, the Hyderabad, and outside builders have come, started 1,000 apartments, 500 apartments,
Yes. It's massive now.
Bigger scale, and they are getting their own architects from outside the country, outside the Hyderabad. So the scope has broadened, and the quality also improved. The quality of construction is improved, specifications have improved, landscaping improved, the elevations of the building is improved, and that has given advantage for the local developers also. We only started copying them, we only started upgrading, we only started hiring the architects from India, other cities and globally also. Then it has improved. At the same time, the IT industry also was growing the fast. And with the Hyderabad is also hub for the bulk drugs, pharma, IT, Along with this employment generation, couple started working, and many banks have come into the picture. They started giving housing loans at a lesser rate of interest. So generally the concept in India, the fag end of the service, they buy a house. If you see our fathers or forefathers, but all these, the EMI culture, banks coming and giving the loans, couple working, their eligibility has become good amount to buy a flat. They have 15-20% of the margin money, so they started buying. After appointing within 6 months or 1 year, they started. So the industry has picked up many folds.
Correct.
So you asked me a question, how the real estate market or housing. See, it's doing extremely well. Hyderabad today is doing very well, residential market. And first time I am seeing, last 1-2 years, there is a new concept of large apartments, 5,000 square foot, 4,000 square foot, 8,000 square foot, 10,000 square foot. New concept has come in. People ఎవరైతే తన సొంత ఇంట్లో ఉంటున్నారో, పాత ఇండ్లలో, పాత కాలనీల్లో ఆర్ ప్లాట్స్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు, దే ఆర్ సెల్లింగ్ దట్ ప్రాపర్టీ అండ్ బయింగ్ దిస్ హై ఎండ్ ప్రోడక్ట్. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఏమైందంటే లైఫ్ స్టైల్ కూడా మారిపోయింది అందరికీ. They wanted to have a 7-star hotel like club house.
Yes.
So standalone buildings lo povatledu. Real estate anta kuda young generation gaani evaraina kuda, so they have a facility, almost 5-star 7-star facility, club house facility, and also somebody else is taking care of the maintenance. ఇప్పుడు మన చిన్న ఇల్లు ఉంది, for every small thing, any maintenance, anything, the house owner has to struggle.
Yes.
So even the NRIs who are abroad also, they don't want their parents to suffer. So they are moving into these gated communities. So entire format has changed. If you can see last 15 years, large communities. Of a town, అంటే ఒక 2,000 apartments, about 10,000 people are staying in one project.
Yeah.
So township, their entire thing there is available, a bank facility, a supermarket, all services are available within the community. So entire lifestyle has changed, and Hyderabad, we never expected it will go like this. And high-rise, tall buildings.
Yeah.
We are now, if you see all India, tall buildings, we are the second highest.
Absolutely.
After Bombay.
Yes. So sir, when it comes to building a house, you being in this sector from so many years, and this question will definitely be useful for all our NTV viewers also. What is the easiest way to actually own a house?
టుడే అంటే ఒకప్పుడు చెప్పారు, ఇల్లు కట్టి చూడు, పెళ్లి చేసి చూడు. అంటే అంత కష్టమైన పని ఇది.
అవును.
అంటే మొబిలైజింగ్ one house construction means thousands of components are available, they're involved in this, and many, the what you call skilled people are involved. If somebody is doing a wrong thing also, you won't get satisfaction. But independent houses getting a permission, first of all getting a plot, permission, construction, it all involve a lot of time, and whereas every individual is occupied in their own profession or
Absolutely.
business.
Yes.
So it's always better, even cost wise, if you see the cost wise also, if you buy, it will come cheaper. Then you experiment and construct. So in the apartments or villa, it's better to go for professional developers and buy, who has a good brand. It's better to buy from them because they got experience and they don't want to spoil their brand. They put all quality material, workmanship will be good, the facilities, amenities are, I think the facilities, amenities, once again, if I talk in Hyderabad, is more than at the international standard.
Correct.
So I always advise people who want to buy a house, apartment or office space, better go to the good developer who got a permission and a RERA number. So that is a must. If somebody is offering 20-30% less also, don't buy. If somebody has a RERA number, so your investment is safe, your capital is safe, you will not have any risk, you will not have any headache. Otherwise, unnecessarily, you may get something less, but entire lifelong you have to face some type of other problems, litigation, other problem.
So what is the impact of Geo 111, again the ban of 2000 notes, as well as the elections ahead? What would be the impact in future?
No, Geo 111 is a very sensitive issue. It's consisting of that area, consisting of 84 village, spread over 1,30,000 acres. And this type of virgin land, no other city in the country, no other city is having that. With two water bodies, major water bodies. It's one way, if they want to really, government want to come out with a development, because since I represent IGBC as a chairman, Indian Green Building Council as chairman, so my thought process will be, it should be one of the unique sustainable smart city globally. We should come out with the master plan in such a way. People globally should, house means destination is Hyderabad. That type of city should come. That type of standards should come. That type of master plan we should develop. At the same time, we can give some pockets for the EWS, LIG, MAG also. But entire one part, this one, the 1,30,000 is available at one place, surrounded by a ring road, very close to airport, very close to very most happening place of financial district. I think it's a wonderful opportunity for the state government to bring in an international consultant, develop entire master plan, and offer to the people, all sectors of the people, but that sensitivity has to be maintained. It has to be sustainable city, it is also smart city, and people across today, some people say, I want to go to US, but people should say across the globe that we have to go to Hyderabad. The standard of living, the biodiversity. People are talking about biodiversity is no, it's not the money today. So they want to have a comfortable, close to nature, close to clean air, that type of facility they are looking. So money is a secondary globally, if you see. So that type of opportunity, a golden opportunity is there with the state government. How they are going to utilize that, it all depends that we should not be in a hurry. We should not be in a hurry, and we should be very careful, and that will give, I think, existing Hyderabad brand, I think, many times more brand value. And that is my personal take.
Correct. And the ban of 2,000 rupees note.
So it's all government wish. They wanted to ban it. They have done it. As for
Did it affect the real estate sector?
Not like that. It's for some months. It has it has given for exchange of notes and everything. People have faced a problem. But instead of that, as a person, as a citizen of this country, we should have treated in a very way, in a different way, what you call one time relief. So you can declare whatever you have, you pay this much of tax. That would have given more comfort, more people coming into the organized sector. You know, they will again that money they will transact in an organized way, in official way. That would have given a more benefit to the citizens. Because today, if anybody want to go for any loan, house loan or car loan or credit card, your personal portfolio has to be good. You know, that would have given more opportunity people to know, showing that in that money, white money for the eligibility of the loan, home loan. So anyway, the government has done that. So anything transparency is welcome in real estate, because we brought into the CREDAI also many of the associations across the country into the CREDAI fold, and we are the largest association as a CREDAI at the national level. Everybody is following the rules and regulations. It has come the 20 years back industry and now industry. There is a lot of transparency today. Citizens are getting a very good title with occupancy certificate and clear title. I can say they are better, much better when compared to anybody, I can say. Then you talk about other
the Telangana elections.
Telangana elections is the regular thing. It won't make much of difference on the industry. It's only few months that will be there. But generally, if people have a feeling that when the election comes, more people will come to sell the property, more property will be available. But today, nobody want to sell at a lesser price. You know, everybody is looking at an opportunity, because real estate, if you retain 8 to 10 years, it will multiply. It's not a thing that in the like share market today you buy tomorrow. No, you can't do that. That's speculation is not right. But if you can hold any property, I've seen many of my friends or relatives purchasing, holding the property, real estate property, 8 to 10 years. In between there is ups and downs. Don't bother about that. But first of all, real estate gives us first of all a social status
Security
to the
also.
owner, security, a status to the owner. Family also have a backing. And real estate, why I advocacy in the investment. Suppose if it's a 1 crore property, so the couple, they are taking the loan about 80-85% loan. They are hardly investing 10 to 15%. If there is any escalation, the prices 7%, 8%, 10% in the per annum. So on your investment, the returns are high.
Correct.
Very high. You know, in other cases, other investments, it's not like that. So I advocate every couple or individuals who have the eligibility to take the loan, you please buy an apartment or a flat or a villa, anything, or a plot also. Any smallest thing also you buy, that will give you a safety and a safety net for you and your children. ఒక భరోసా, పెద్ద భరోసా. ఈరోజు చిన్న ప్లాట్ కొన్నా, ఒక 200 yards కొన్నా, పిల్లలు పెళ్ళి అయ్యే వరకు అది పెద్ద అసెట్ అవుతుంది. సో దట్ విల్ బి యూస్ఫుల్ ఫర్ దేర్ మ్యారేజ్ ఆర్ స్టడీస్ ఆల్సో. So that way always you try to save some money or borrow money, invest in a plot lo konandi, plot aina parలేదు. Far places also, it need not be in Hyderabad, anywhere wherever your budget is suitable. Go to the districts also, towns also, that will multiply over a period of 8 to 10 years low. So that is my suggestion, a tip to you. And most probably wherever things are happening, new projects are coming, new employment generation is there. If you buy there, your the opportunity of possibility of multiplying your investment is more than a stagnated place.
Absolutely.
And always real estate means location. This is one basic point. Second thing is your title. You have to be very careful. Purchasing the land, your title has to be perfect. You have to take the due diligence process from the advocate, then only buy. Don't buy saying that is coming at 20% less, 30%. No, don't buy that. That will not give you good returns. It will give you more of headache to you. So better buy a clean property, which is probably if it is a RERA registered, it's good for you, and your children also will enjoy the property.
So why is it that we don't see more youngsters entering into real estate? Still, when will that day come when a son or a daughter will say, I want to do something in real estate?
No, you are mistaken. Across the country, there is a second generation uh, entrepreneurs in the real estate industry, construction industry. Because in the Kredai, we started a youth wing for the next generation the entrepreneurs. You will be surprised. This is the young generation entrepreneurs. Most of them are very, very highly qualified. They went abroad, they studied in top 10 universities, and they came back, and they are doing miracles in their the father's company, or they are starting new companies. So they are all high tech people. They use technology. The earlier generation was not much into technology, but these guys are using the technology for their benefit. Um, they are doing wonderful job, and they are organizing the events, youth, Kredai youth, and there are much superior the events, the brainstorming sessions, calling who is who in India in different sectors. So they are gaining a huge knowledge from them, and you will be surprised. And also to strengthen my argument, when our Kredai youth has organized the event in Delhi, can you guess who is the chief guest? The Prime Minister of India.
Great.
So you can see that the youth carries the potential, and Prime Minister of India coming and addressing the youth of the Kredai. That's the greatest event. So youth are very active, particularly the girls are also very active. Many of the the daughters of the various developers, entrepreneurs across the country, they are actively participating. They are doing wonders, and they are doing much better than their fathers. So that is happening very well. It's happening, and that is the reason you can see all the projects are coming up with the latest amenities, facilities. If you see any clubhouse, it's the 7-star thing, facilities. The way even the landmark projects are coming and green buildings are coming. They are into green buildings. They're all the young generation. They're opting for the IGBC rating. So definitely there is a change, huge change. Youth are coming. Even even tier 2 also we have youth. They are also starting good projects in tier 2 cities across the country, including Telangana. We have good number of chapters global across the country, and now dissemination of information to youth and also our builders is only few seconds.
Yeah.
We have good network of the WhatsApp group, or mails goes across the country, entire youth, and we know what are the best practices adopted in every city, in every state, and globally also. And to add to this, we conduct one event, other country also. Every year one country we go, the Kredai. We do a convention there. We call the international speakers who has done a good best practices, and the next gen is also learning from them. So this is a huge change. It is not that today building industry is not exposed to anything. It is exposed to everything. Like as it is any other industry, the real estate and in the infrastructure industry is updating on daily basis and implementing best practices. That is the reason whoever comes, we hear from, I'm also chairman for the CII Telangana. The people come from abroad, particularly IT sector. They have their offices here, their branch offices. They claim that this branch office is far better than their headquarters. By all means, the construction quality, the elevation, or the landscaping, we are doing extremely good, and we are proud. And Telangana is definitely Hyderabad. Everybody is appreciated. Whoever comes to Hyderabad, they will feel as if they are in some other country, not in Hyderabad. Because they enter from the airport to the ring road to the city. You see the gateway of Hyderabad, you see the skyline, all tall buildings, with all global brands presence here. So we are like any other global city in the planet. So we are proud, and our developers are doing extremely good job. particularly our young generation are doing, all consultants are doing. The credit should also go to our all consultants. They're doing good job, and our government is also proactive. They are encouraging, they are providing all facilities, infrastructure, and ease of doing business and cost of reducing business also government is providing from time to time by various policies initiatives. There are no hurdles here. That is the reason existing industrialists also who are come from different states and different countries, they are expanding here further. So that shows the destination. Hyderabad is a destination for investment, and Hyderabad is the brand has unique brand. The brand consisting of that package consisting of a culture, Hyderabad culture, Hyderabad food, Hyderabad, anybody can understand the language. So the hub for education, hub for international standard of healthcare at affordable price, everything, entertainment, everything is available at global quality or better than that, and most affordable, and cost of living is also very, very important, because whoever is coming to the city, that entrepreneur is looking for what is the cost of the end product. The end product's production in Hyderabad is much, much cheaper than not only any other cities in India, but any other country also in Asia. So people are coming and establishing here. So they are benefited. While coming, when they are coming to Hyderabad, they are ultimately getting benefited, because their profits, they see that they are ultimately their profit, and they like Hyderabad, they like India. So it's comfortable. See, our law and order is very peaceful here. It's a peaceful city. So that is also very important if you go to any part of the globe. So, and we have she teams, and our security is very well maintained here, and good climate. So everybody loves to come to Hyderabad, and whoever comes to Hyderabad, hardly very small or negligible percentage they go back. They all feel at home. So that is Hyderabad.
Yeah. Sir, seeing your activeness and zeal, so how your day starts, and what inspires you, what drives you ahead?
As a person, I love to serve the society at large. So I've been doing various activities for the last more than 2.5, 3 decades. Whatever is good for society. Now green building activity is also one. I'm fully involved in that in IGBC. And earlier also, we have taken good initiatives. We have reintroduced the rainwater harvesting in the city. Later on, we asked our members to do it. Then again, we made it a part of the building rules. That's how, what my passion about, how the day start means. There are many issues like, one polluted pond we have taken up. We totally redeveloped it. It's got a best eco conservation project. We spent about my personal time almost. I spent 2 years long ago. It is called Lotus Pond. So the nearby area also well developed. They got very good appreciation, and that has become a benchmark for other lakes to develop also. So many things like that, in our CSR activities as far as our CII is concerned. So my personal thing, I cannot separate from where I am involved in associations. So my personal activity is also mixed with the other associations activity. It's a mix of both, meeting people wherever is possible, and if you have anybody has any issues regarding the policies, that is where I try to involve there. And if IGBC, the property show, first green property show, nobody has done this. So we have initiated that. Even Green Crusaders also, that initiative are done in first time in the Hyderabad. So like that, which help the environment, which help the society. So those issues I give more priorities than my personal priorities, or my family priorities, or my business priorities. So my son is there now. He is taking up his business. So I am spending more my time for the society.
Thank you so much, sir. It was amazing talking to you.
Thank you.
So that was an inspirational story of Mr. Shekar Reddy. Keep watching NTV Business.